There we go. Been way too long since I've last played this game. Haven't really played it since well, last summer, just about. Like legit, I don't even know what's truly changed about the game. Like I've just been kind of out of the loop. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's see. I mean, of course we gotta start off with the tried and true, but I didn't even get this thing to 4-star, huh? Yeah. I gotta remember what kit I was running on this as well. Like, I think it was this. I don't know about this head piece. I don't know, but it's gonna take a minute for me to really get back into the swing of things. I guess this will be fine. Like, the only, like, big things I really know of that have changed, like, I guess, balance-wise, is that, well, I guess, like, Zuka's no more or something. Or rather, I guess they finally decided to, you know, take Zuka out back. In spite of how, crazy it's been for, like, the past, like, year plus. I'm not exactly sure about the other stuff. I really should have went and taken a look at the patch notes for these like past couple of you know, things. I need that like that patch notes roundup or something. And apparently there's gonna be like a like version 11.0 that's supposed to drop some interesting changes to gameplay, which they haven't done anything like that ever since I don't think ever, if I'm being completely honest. At least I don't think they've done anything like that to where they've like outright said like, hey, we're gonna make some pretty big adjustments to our gameplay. Let's see, points for special. Zipcaster. Can still increase the radius of area effect by 50%. Ew, that's kind of disgusting. Increase the amount of opponent ink can be sucked. Increase the radius of ink shot explosion when the amount of ink sucked up maximum by 10%. Like, is this the most recent update? I guess it was. And they were saying like 11.0 launches later this month. includes balance changes and new battle features, but no new weapon kits. The fact that they have to specify that is very interesting. Because I could technically imply that they do plan on releasing new weapon kits in the future. They just aren't going to be doing it for this patch. Because I don't think people would have assumed out the gate that like, oh, we're gonna get new weapon kits? So for them to like actually specify that they're not gonna be doing something like that is, you know, definitely something to take note of. But yeah, yeah, Recycle Umbrella might actually be good now. It's 52 gallon nerfs? Ooh, I like that. We like that. We do not mess with 52 gal. I don't know. All I know is they did not buff Dynamo. Not very surprisingly, but you know, it would have been nice if they did. I don't think they buffed any of the specials that, you know, Dynamo has either, so... yeah. Yeah, we're currently in S rank right now, so I'm gonna have to climb my way back to S+. Which, I don't know how I feel about jumping right into it, but... you know what, why not? Let's just do it. Like, I'm rusty, but I know I can't be like that rusty, you know? Yeah, it's nice being back after being sick for like the past week or so. It was not a pleasant experience, I will say that much. Will not wish it upon my worst enemy. Man. I still have like lingering bits of it, so I'm definitely a lot better than I was, you know, last week, but, you know, I'm not like fully, you know, recovered. I think the worst part about it was definitely like the chills and the body aches. Like, man, those are some of like the worst to deal with. And of course, the incessant coughing was also not very fun either. So I'm gonna have to get used to this movement again. And there goes the rest of my team. I'm jumping back. I do not want to engage with that whatsoever. Oh, I see you! Okay. That was, yeah, rather unfortunate. Some strafing is coming back though. There's one bit of muscle memory I still do have this time. Ooh! Bro, this is so much damage. Oh, bro, get out of here. Okay, you're down. I got one here. Ooh, this goes. Ooh, nice. Alright, we can push. You're a kid now, you're a squid now. Yeah, we back on the Splatoon, baby. It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna get absolutely cooked here. Or maybe not. Hold on. Oh, we got the lead. See, this is why I miss my sprinkler, honestly. I've taken sprinkler for so much for granted playing vanilla Dynamo. Ooh, this goes nice. How did you not? Bro, okay. I don't get the hitboxes, man. Like, please give me my Splatoon 1 Dynamo back. There we go. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say let Dynamo be top tier for at least like one season or something, because then, you know, they're just gonna nerf it into oblivion like they did in the first game. Ooh. Yo, the wall streak is just lobbing shots at me, dude. Mommy, gone. You're done. Get that. Got you. Oh no, I see you. I can't get you though. Ooh. Nice. Yep, I see you over there. Oh no! Vertical flick too, man. I need them to do something about it. Like, they knew adding that into Splatoon 2 that it would buff every other roller in the class except Dynamo. They knew it would be not good enough to Dynamo. Like, it's either make it a bit faster, or if you're gonna have that big old lineup on it, you gotta have that increased power. Alright, nice, we got it. This is a peek from my perspective since I never played Splatoon. Yeah, there is definitely a lot going on, I will say. Though, given a lot of the other games I played, I've gotten used to, you know, a bunch of visual clutter and whatnot. I don't play competitive games too much since I experienced lots of burnout. It's fun watching others show their skills in the game. Yeah, no, burnout, especially for competitive games like this, is very, very real. It's the whole reason why it, like, after so long of playing this game, I just had to, like, you know, be like, alright, you know, I need a break. This is my second most played Switch game. Like, well over, like, what? 2,500 hours in the game. The only other game that I've ever played on the Switch that even surpasses that number is Smash Ultimate. Which is saying something considering I haven't even played that game in, like, a solid 2-3 years now. So, for the hours of that game to still remain as the top in spite of taking like a 2+ year long break, it's like, yeah, honestly kind of wild. But, you know, once that burnout finally, you know, kind of phases off and you're in a better, like, mental space, you can actually, you know, enjoy playing the game again, and, you know, it's a very nice feeling, that's for sure. Because the last thing you want to do is for something that you have fun doing become a chore. Because once that happens, then, like, you know, you just kind of lose most of the point in, like playing whatever game that is to begin with. And that also applies to other, you know, hobbies, too. Yeah, there we go, range blaster. The one thing I have taken note of, at least, like, you know, when I peeped in and out of the community, is that, you know, apparently people now realize that, hey, blasters might be a little too broken in this game. Or, well, I wouldn't say too broken, but blasters are kind of overtuned. Ow. And I definitely, you know, I mean, I've been on that train ever since, like, you know, when I was really playing. But, you know, it's just interesting to see more people come to that conclusion. Because blasters really do have all the tools that they need in order to succeed in this game. Ooh, okay, 3 down, we can push this. Like, ooh, oh man, I do apologize if I just randomly cough here and there. I'm still not, like, completely recovered. But I'm at least better enough to, you know, have fun and scream. I mean, most of this stream is probably just gonna be me yelling like a maniac. Oh shoot, I'm dead. I'm not dead? Hello? Okay. Well, I shouldn't have jumped out. We going back in there. Oh. Okay, okay. I'm still clean. There we go. Killer Whale is still a very excuse me, how did I not get both of them, dude? Like, come on now. I got that stealth jump on deck. Get that mark going. Yeah, if you could, like, thank you. Get that. Just gonna... Yo, what the? Hello? Why was that, like, delayed? That was awkward. I'm not gonna jump in, I'm just gonna... No special. We got a good lead, so we just have to be on defense, really. Get beam, get laser. Oh yeah, get, ooh, alright. Now, I'm starting to cook now. Hold on, I might be back. Oh well, I mean, I still got him. I may or may not be back, guys. Too bad this ain't like Rivals, no MVPs, no, you know. Though at the same time, maybe that's for the best. Ooh, yeah, no. That the Gucci guys kind of needs to step off of it. Yeah, sweet. Ooh. That is one. Oh. That is one thing about Dynamo that I think. Oh, I'm so good. Come on. Nope, get out of here. Bro, I'm boxed in here. I don't know how I lived that whole ordeal. Get out of here. Get marked. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, you can throw that at the tower. I don't think... Okay, maybe I do kind of care. Oh, okay, we're good. Woo! Can't believe we got Plant Mario Zombie versus Mario coming soon Nintendo Switch too. Yeah, no, I did see the Wonder trailer today. They just kind of like put that there. They just did not add any additional context to it. I'm curious on what a power up like that would do. But, you know, I'm interested in mainly playing throughout like all the new, I guess, I'm not even sure if they have like full-on levels per se. They're more like challenges, but regardless, I'm very excited to play me some Wonder once again. Absolute banger game. Honestly, that'd be something fun to do, at least in the lead up to the expansion. We just like do a whole nother playthrough of like Mario Wonder again on stream. Because it's been like a good, I wouldn't say 2 years, but like it's been a little bit for sure. I haven't played the game since March, so. While I remember a decent amount of the stages, I don't remember all of them. Honestly, not too bad so far. But I did lose my train of thought earlier. I just want to do some Mario Wonder, I think is my most played Switch game. Really now, it wouldn't be Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Because I've seen you play that a whole bunch, so I figured that, you know, at the very least be like top 3 of your most played games. I guess there's that. There's also Mario Maker too, but that's more so from like back then when you were really playing it a whole lot. Because I know my top 3 games are Smash Ultimate, Splatoon 3, and then like the next one, it had to be one of the Pokemon games, I think. I think one of the Pokemon games are like the only few that are like really up there. In fact, I think that's something I could check on the Switch app right now. Because they did add like that whole new feature where you can actually like accurately check your Switch analytics. Now, was it on the Switch app or was it on Nintendo Today? I don't want to say it was Nintendo Today, but I'm just gonna check it real quick. Never mind. Mario Maker's I think my most played. Okay. No, I do not want in-app purchases. Thank you. But yeah, very nice to, you know, be playing the game again. Earlier I was talking about how I guess the nice thing about playing Dynamo Roller is that you have, you develop a lot more of situational awareness given how slow the weapon is. So you're a lot more cautious of what actions you take. should have almost 2,000 hours on the game. I mean, given what Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2 is, like, that is basically like near infinite content, depending on, like, you know, where you look. Will they ever do a Mario Maker 3? I've always thought about that, because, like, you know, Mario Maker 2, I don't know, it just feels like, compared to the first Mario Maker, they didn't really add up too much. Like, I feel like they could have made, Mario Maker 2, like, its own separate update, and then, you know, added that to Mario Maker 1. Like, you know, one of the biggest things in Mario Maker 2 is the fact they added slopes, which people were asking for. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Out of... Dude, I just don't know, man. Like, this is the life of Dynamo right here. Oh, I see it over there. That'll be fun again. Go back to my... We'll be playing Charger. Ow, dude, no, okay. People don't want me knowing that, you know, I'm very much a self-proclaimed Dynamo main, but I do have some Charger history as well. I do be hitting them snipes. Range Blaster, my beloved. Custom Range Blaster, my beloved. Get out of here, thank you. I'm gonna hide out here. Or maybe, you know, maybe I should have helped my team. Or whoopsies. Don't worry, we got it this time though. Is there one on the floor actually? Huh. I mean, you know what? Get. Never mind, we will not. Okay, I'm not. Okay. Bro. I thought it was cooked there. Like, I will say, if this was like somewhere in the midst of S plus or like X rank, that E-liter would have absolutely smoked me. Yep, you're done. Tetris still don't got that good time to kill. Which, I mean, frankly, with its mobility, I don't think it should have a good one. What is going on, dude? Ooh. Yep, here. Ah, man, you got away. For some reason, I was not Dunzo. Yep, I see you. Oh, nice one, teammate. Ooh. Oh, no. Ooh, okay. Awesome. Oh, yeah, quickly, yep. That's the thing about blasters, you take like one little lick of damage and then they just capitalize on that so easy. Ah, shit. Is he gonna go after me? No, he will not. Oh, straight. Nice. Oh, man. Not gonna lie, this game can be kind of scary at times. Calendar. Maybe it was on the Switch app. They just updated it. Yeah, I can see my play activity. But that's not everything. I forgot. The Spot Birds is going great. Yeah, no, we've been doing pretty solid. Yeah, 3 out of 5 for the dubs. I think I'm starting to get my groove back too. I think, how many points was it to rank up back to S? It's gonna take a bit. I'm not sure if you need like 1,000 points or so. That might have been it, because like each good sort of rank session you gain like 300 points. So but yeah, I haven't really seen anything like super like stand out or something. It's like the weapon choices. I mean, there's so many weapons in this game that like I'm not surprised that like, you know, things are pretty varied, which I do appreciate. It is tower control, so you know, your typical like blasters, chargers are gonna be, you know, popular, but yeah, no like big repeats, I don't think. Scooch the chair up a little bit so I don't have to lean in when I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, I'll probably play until about like 10 p.m. so that'd be like a good like little 2-hour stream. I don't think that would be anything wrong with that. This is mainly me just wanting to like, you know, get back into the game, not necessarily like, you know, doing any sort of crazy grinding. Oh, I see you. I saw you? Oh, yeah, there you are. Got a direct hit on me. Alright. Just gonna, you know, walk it out. Lose the lead, unfortunately. I'm about to be like, how did you not get hit? Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe that is something I can, haven't been seeing a whole lot of. Is Cooler still busted? No. Alright. That's a very big thing, because, like, Tacticooler, for the longest time, has been, like, undisputed the best special in this game. And I don't know if they've done anything about it. Because for a while, people kind of thought there was this kind of, like, agenda that the developers were pushing to make... Okay, I don't know why you had to go for me. Like, people have always speculated for the longest time that the devs are pushing an agenda to where, like, they want Tacticooler to be good just because it promotes a more aggressive sort of metagame. And honestly, I kind of believe that to some extent. More aggro games, more fast-paced games is better for viewership, especially for their own, like, little tournaments and whatnot. And people, you know, tend to enjoy faster-paced games rather than, you know, monotonous, slower-paced ones that kind of, you know, don't really go anywhere. So... Oh, no. Ooh. I know you want to get that. I got a tank. You know, that'd be very cool if, or maybe not, I don't know how they make it work. If, I guess this is my, me playing Marvel Rivals a lot showing, but it'd be interesting if each of the weapon classes had their own designated, like, you know, HPs. But maybe this is more of a case where they just need to make more defensive weapons. Because the only weapon in this game I feel that can be sort of like classified as like a tank would either be some of the Splatlings or very much notably the Tentabola. One of my favorite weapons personally. But we are not able to make much progress right now. And it's primarily due to the fact that we don't have any like super long range weapons to deal with the okay, there we go. Deal with that Splatling over there. I know you're over there. Not the GGB up on, yeah. Alright. Well, first loss of the night. Honestly, that wasn't the worst. But it's just kind of rough on a map like this if you don't really have any, like, longer range weapons to truly contest. the blaster was also kind of getting me as well. I mean, it'd be what it be. But yeah, I guess if the meta has changed, it's not really going to trickle too much into open queue because, you know, people just kind of run what they want. Not a whole lot of people are going to be playing the meta picks, at least not until you get into like X rank and then the higher, you know, echelons of S plus and whatnot. So I'm in that, so people are just gonna be running what they feel most comfortable with, or they just want to try, or you know. Queue times have been a little long though, I will say. No, maybe that's primarily because most people are probably already in S plus at this point, so any like, you know, S rank players are kind of, oh, there we go. It's gonna take a little while to, you know, find them. Hydra, range. That's a Hydra big bubbler too, isn't it? Yeah. I never really went through a whole lot of the third kits, but I know there are some pretty interesting options. It's just, man, it's gonna be up to our E-leader. Oh, well, not necessarily. I can kind of hit you with Ooh. Oh, it's a mega delay. Ooh, yeah, nice one. He's waiting for me. Oh. Believe me, I know. E-leaders, we love this map. This map is easy eats when it comes to sniping. Yep, you do have big cover. Oh no. Hey man. Yo, what's going on, Oliver? How we doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, no, I'm just back on the Splatoon 3 grind for at least a little bit, you know. I just wanted to see how different the game was since I last played. Though the more things change, the more some things stay the same, I guess. And that'll be my disdain for Range Blaster. Yeah, get out of here. if I could get like, if we can like find some way to get the Hydra Splatling out and the blaster, I think we'll be in a really nice spot. I got greedy. Get out of here. We're gonna toss him out. Yep, of course. E-leader, understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a rough one. They have a lot of long-range firepower. Not just that, but long-range firepower that's not exactly the slowest when it comes to kill times. So like as Dynamo, it's gonna be rough, man. Get out of here. It's gonna be real rough. Like I can only do so much with my speed. I can't even like reliably like flank here either. Though that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. Ooh. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Get beat. Oh. And then the other blaster's just there. I really should tag everyone more. So my teammates kind of doing that already. Shout out to our E-leader over here. They're definitely putting in some big bucks. Putting in them LeBron numbers. Get me up, get me up. Nope, I'm here. Don't worry, I got you. I don't got you. Woo, maybe I do. Oh, okay, nice. I took that hit for him. That did the trick. Let's go. I wasn't sure if we'd have enough time to make that point. Got our first fist flip on the night too. That was a pretty rough one, but like just with the right push, you know, that's really all it takes. Even if you're on the back end. I really should use the my tickets. Like my XP tickets. I've stockpiled a whole bunch of those. I've been very reluctant to use them. Or I guess I just kind of forget that they're there. But yeah, we only got at least one more match before we, you know, get our point total. And we'll see how much farther we need to go in order to reach S+. update the stream title. Alright. Splatling, S-Blast. Apparently S-Blast is like really good. Like, I guess it's in a better position than it's ever been. Because I've always thought it was like a good weapon. People just didn't really want to take the time to learn it. Woo! Wait, hold on. I'm kind of cooking right now. Ah, shit. You're gone. You're gone. Man, I tried. Wow, you're barely living too. I really did, gut Zuka, huh? I know for a fact that Zuka, that Zuka, that would've deleted. And yeah, no, that's gonna get me too. Target leader so you can get the heck out of here. Where are we? Double booyah bomb. Alright. We need paint, dude. We need paint back. Yeah, no, the best paint we have on our team is me and then the Spider Shop. They have much better paint output thanks to their arrow spray. And because of that, they're going to be getting a whole lot more specials too. Ow! Okay. We're just getting absolutely pelted with bombs, dude. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, you thought. Alright, no, this is gonna be a rough one. Oh, bad battle PC. Alright, well, this is already a pretty uphill battle, but it's gonna be even more so the case. Especially if we're just getting booyah bombs tossed left, right, and center at us. All I can really do is just be on the defense. Yeah, no, that was just rough. I'm not sure if this counts as a loss for us. I mean, it probably does, even with the DC. I don't know, but yeah, very unfortunate. Oh no, never mind. We're still good. We're still in this. Actually, let me back out because like the apples and tetras on the same comp is pretty dicey, I will say. How many of these? Yeah, sure, why not? Get some extra XP for whoever I'm gaming with. But yeah, I mean, aside from, you know, the obvious, like, painting and rough spots issue, Embers, or not Embers, this is the Stars Dynamo. That's what it's called. This kid ain't doing all too bad. Like, it is definitely not the Dynamo kit that I was hoping for a third kit, but it is certainly a workable one. And one that you can definitely find some success in. I just would have preferred something, you know, a little more aggro. Okay, yeah, no, I heard the Ultra Stamp, I just didn't know where it was. And the moment I realized it was just way too late. Get out of here. I did not mean to toss that. Get him. Ouch. Ooh! Yeah, no. Yeah, I definitely should have known better than to try and go head to head with an E-leader. Okay. Yeah, Dry Sasha got me. I completely forgot Splatoon screen was in the game, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm wondering if they ever, you know, fix that. Especially because it's definitely very poor game design. Ugh. Yeah, no, there are definitely gonna be some games where we just kind of get rolled. Unfortunately. But I mean, you know, for a first series, this wasn't too bad. Was not bad at all. We almost could have gotten 5. Oh no, wait, we're still in this. I forgot we only have I'm thinking from the last match that we lost that one, so that would have counted as our third, but it didn't. So, all right, we're still in this. Once again, we can try to get that in 5 wins. Not necessary by any means, but any extra points we can get is very much appreciated. I'm wondering if I wanna. Yeah, the Dynamo is kind of nice on power control. I'm thinking of like also playing the charcoal decapitator. It's gotten my second favorite weapon in this like whole game. Like, man, the decapitator is like a weapon, like what would you even call it? Like it's a part of the Splatana class, but it's just a different archetype of Splatana, if that makes any sense. Like it's just so peak, dude. Like, I don't know if the weapon's gotten any other changes since I last played, but, you know, hopefully they are nerfs, because that'd be very, very unfortunate. What we have here? Oh, very backline heavy, which is not great, all things considered. It kind of means I have to play a bit more aggressively, which I can't exactly do when Okay, there we go. Ow, no. to just lob all of them right there, dude. Another thing too is I'm so happy to hear the 3 OST again. It's been far too long. I really do like the OST of this game. Ooh. Oh. Woo! Cool, you say. My favorite. I know you're there. Oh, you're all alone. What do we do? Get down. You too? I said you too? Alright, you instead? Ooh, okay. Yo, can you like get Wellstring still very much a menace. Get down. Get down. Get out of here. We're just gonna get out. Yeah, OSC does bang in this game, dude. Ah, shoot. Ooh. Walk it out. No! I was literally right there, dude. Oh. Man. They're all like huddled up here. Okay. Wellstring's down. Very, very good. We do not want him here. Ah, shoot. You're out of here too. Alright, we gotta... Ow. Yeah, Fry Slosher. It's interesting because like we're getting the picks, but we're just not able to get a proper like offense going. The whole team's been marked. That's one. That's two. Yeah, the Wellstring is a bit of a issue for us, it seems. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna... Ooh, where did you come from? Ouch. Ooh, can't give me that. Oh, bro, alright. I mean, I cool, so we're fine. Oh, GG's the blue. We are bomb. No, is it because I hopped off for that split second and someone else hopped on? Wow. Man, that was it too. I think that was the push. Man. Like, I think we were just, again, like a little too backline heavy. We didn't have a lot of fast weapons to deal with, you know, like the well string or like say the tri-slosher. You know, we need 500 more points each. So, I mean, that was more in line with what I was thinking about, like what, roughly 2 to 3 series worth. So, yeah, not too bad, I'd say. I forgot about Pro Winter. This is also kind of a crooked blaster that for some reason I have not seen a whole lot of, but you people do need to know that it is kind of cracked, unless again there's some like changes that have happened that I don't know of, and it's just not as you know, good as it used to be. I believe this was my decaf kit. Oh, this is gonna be some... Yeah, I'm gonna have to warm a little bit with this, because there is a certain like flow when it comes to playing the cavitators. The charge flash should never not be peaked though. I mean, paint is still relatively good. It's crazy to think that this was even better on this release. Did they decrease its range? I don't think they did, but it'd be very unfortunate if that was the case. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Okay, I'm starting to get the feel for it again. Genuinely am surprised though how like I knew mint was gonna be the more popular of the two decapitators, but like the fact that like nobody believed in charcoal is just kind of wild, especially since like I know inkjet isn't like the craziest of specialties. Not since it's payday, but like, you know, it's still very good. Does take some work, but it can definitely do some damage. What's very nice about playing charcoal now though is I can afford to be a little more aggressive, since I'm kind of like a mid-range sort of weapon. So, literally have basically no range except E-Leader. E-Leader is their main form of range. We're gonna have to be going on a wall a lot too. It's gonna be that much more annoying. Okay. Wow, alright. This got completely steamrolled by ink brush of all things. Oh, this is why we love Wall, my beloved. Okay, I'm just kind of peep in my surroundings real quick. Just trying to, How are you? I literally, okay. That is honestly very aggravating. I literally direct hit you. Okay. How was he able to? Okay. Where? Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, no, my rust is starting to show here. At least with this weapon. And wall didn't deploy fast enough. I did not mean to do the forward slash. Yeah, no, this is, definitely not off to a great start, especially since they, got cooler on deck. Dude. I would say maybe I should just stick to Dynamo for now at least, because this is no, dude, are you? Oh, I literally got all of them on the tower, dude. There, man. That would have been the save of the century right there. Oh well. I could try doing it for another game, but like, yeah, no, I was just not doing so hot there. But yeah, no, those moments like those, well, like I truly do love the decapitator, but man, they just had to get the point, dude. It also didn't help that there were like just some moments of like blatant lag, especially when I was firing off my inkjet shots. Like, there is no way that guy should have lived the hit, like dead on, even if it was like what is it, like 50 damage? By like, yeah, 50 damage. If it was like 50 damage, I should have gotten him, but apparently he just ate that. Yeah, alright. Well, another cooler we have to deal with. On top of it being with a Hydra. A Reflux. I unfortunately don't have the range to mess with these guys. At least not, crazily. And yeah, we saw those. Give me my, ink jet once again, please. There we go. Oh man, you are so lucky. How they take the tower again? Yeah, no, I also do need to take into consideration like maps that are in rotation currently, because some weapons just do perform better than others. And charcoal, unfortunately, is not one of those ones that performs super well on slopes. I'm just kind of like brute forcing it. Let's see. That's just too good. Them having cooler as well is not fun whatsoever. Yeah, no, this is one of Dynamo's like absolute best maps, so I probably shouldn't even try to bother testing it if I do end up seeing it. Unless it's literally fighting off someone else, like, this is not a good idea. That's 2 down. Yeah, like, see with these slopes, like, with the linear slashes, they're just not very, helpful at all. And, like, frankly, I should have known better. I should have focused on the Hydra more. I just wanted to get the Dynamo out of there. There we go. Yeah, the Dynamo's isn't gonna make my life a nightmare. Pretty much it. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna swap back to Dynamo, because if this map's in rotation, decap's just not going to do it. even if I end up like de-rusting. Like, yikes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I should have done the OG dynamos for the cooler. So I think Stars is pretty good in terms of targeting people on the tower and whatnot with the killer whale. There we go. I gotta deal with the cooldown. I mean, between the three, I guess that's the one I'd want to deal with the most. Would not want to deal with OG or Stars. Yep, that's an artist. Yeah. We had dinosaurs. Get out of here. Oh, okay, I did not think you were there. Oh, okay. Alright, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, let me get that sword. Of course he got the direct hit. Why wouldn't he? Alright, come on, we got this. Nice. No, are you okay? It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Maybe it is fine. Maybe it is fine. It is indeed very fine. Never mind, listen. Good. The decoy saved them. Okay, I thought I was dead, and I was. Bro, we had it. Oh, man. Well, we go from one good series to one that was just not so hot at all. Though, that's mainly because I did decide to play charcoal during the first two matches, which is, yeah, not the play here. But, man, we were literally right there, too, dude. Yeah, gonna take it a little longer since we didn't get our points back as well. That is the one aspect of, like, grinding rank that I did always find, bothersome, to say the least. Because sometimes you will go on those, losing streaks and you're basically just kinda, like, trying to gamble your way back up. Maybe I should, bring out the Winter's, Rapid Pro. Because a blaster's got cooler. What's not to load there? I'm not gonna say, yeah, there's someone there. Wow, really? Alright. Hit me with the Oki there? That's the thing about blasters, it's like so much high damage, so much AoE, on top of the fact they can just, like, you know, one tap you. Like, just because. No, dude. my swings was a teeny bit faster. Just a teeny bit. Would that be so much to ask? I guess we're in the lead either way, so it's not that big of a deal, but man. Like, even if you just made it 1 frame faster, like, I'd absolutely take that. Big teammate. I'm just gonna camp out here. I like base. No way. All right. There we go. Oh, we're really right there. Literally right there. How did my swings miss? Alright. That was on me because we definitely could have taken the point there. We definitely could have gotten the knockout. Alright, we still do it though. Like, man, we had like several opportunities to get a knockout there, but I most certainly messed up on the second attempt. But yeah, no, these are like 2 of Dynamo's like best maps. Oh, maps reset at 9? I thought they reset at 10. It's Rainmaker this time. Zones for open, which is nice. Now, Rainmaker I can definitely bring charcoal into, especially on these maps. Mahi and Marlin. Yeah. I'll see how this match goes, but if it ain't going too hot, then I might just have to I wonder if 10's so good. I'd love to bring out the 10th again. Alright, let's see. HDD. Or H3D, rather. Ooh, don't. I thought I heard, no, they don't have any. Do they have any jetpacks? No, I don't think they do. Ooh, alright. Well, we have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. And yourself. Alright. The self bombs. That still got me. Okay. Yeah, no, maybe charcoal just kind of has to. Yeah, charcoal definitely still needs some getting used to again. So maybe I'll just put it on the back burner for now. Let me see here. I should still have my loadouts for the tent umbrella. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this. Like, 180p Super Chomp is interesting, but that's all I can really say about it. Ah, yes, my glorious. Multi-QR. Actually, do I have some, I do have some object shredder. Because as far as I know, the only umbrellas that have gotten these significant buffs are like the OG, like regular like Splat umbrella, and then Recycle. Which Recycle definitely needed it, that's for sure. Back the Splat umbrella was so good, it got like points for special mode. They just made tent umbrella, I guess, cream from 190 to 180. is back in, You know, this was the last major patch since, they introduced, like, the new, or rather, the third case. Oh yeah, and then they also did try to nuke Crab Tank, which was definitely something. Yeah, no wonder people are at least getting a bit more excited, at least for the next update, considering how long it's been since the last one. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. Expand the inking at the point of impact of shot. Expand the width of inking spray droplets. Stop spray makes the shot scatter to a wider area than previously. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of a, I won't say like a rework per se, but it seems like they finally decided to, you know, be like, alright, we're actually gonna make Spratrella a real weapon this time. I mean, I guess the shots do seem a bit more consistent. Like it's a... Seems like it's a bit more of a consistent two-shot. Though maybe it's just the fact that, like, paint's better now. I don't know. Regardless, I think this is what I'm gonna try to rock out in Rainmaker. It's interesting how, at least for, because I'm thinking about the OG Tenterella, interesting how for Ink Fact they're literally buffing in every single way, besides giving players the option to cancel the suction part at like any point. They're like, nope, you gotta go through the whole animation. Oh yeah, no, that is good. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because it means you actually have to aim Zuka now, but like, wow, that is quite the fall from grace, if I do say so for myself. This is still probably the best Tenterella we have in the game, though. Simply because Ink Mine is just that good on the weapon. Juke him! Alright, that's fine. got first point, so just gotta and we are sheesh, that I mean, it is pain rush, but still. I got you, man. I mean, I don't know why you want to go over there, but sure thing. Oh, okay. I guess I was able to distract them for long enough. I didn't think they'd you know, redirect their focus on me, but you know what? You take those. Because I really thought we were just gonna get a team wipe there. That's why I was kind of backing off. But yeah, I definitely should have placed those mines all over the place just so I could get more of that damage in. Yeah, I didn't really get to do all too much except like get the first point. So much I really tried to interesting choice for sure. Whoa, the fact that I didn't get anyone there? All of my my mines and stuff. All right. Oh no, I'm yeah, I'm surprised it didn't happen any bit sooner, but I'm not gonna be mad at it. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it's one way to heal my umbrella shield. Ooh, unfortunate. Come on. No, dude. I'm trying to get feels like a fall off. It's very, very bad. I know it's not what you're supposed to do. This is shotgun after all, basically, but unless my aim is like dead on, it's rough how to get some knockouts. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough time. Nope. Yeah, that wasn't at least not too great on my part. I definitely could have gotten a lot more done if I did get my shots properly aimed. That's always kind of a tricky thing with Tons Umbrella. It's interesting because, like, really, Tons Umbrella is not a weapon that's really supposed to be getting a lot of kills, but it does have firepower too. But not only do you have to be like basically dead on, but you have to make sure like all of the pellets actually land on the target, which is not gonna really happen all too often when everyone's moving all over the place. So most of the shots are just gonna be like that, or running like that. Yeah, that's why it's best to try to aim at their feet when you're trying to shoot at them, because then most of the pellets will fall on top of them rather than like go over or around them. But even then, easier said than done. I definitely like this map better for 10. That still got me, but okay. It would be nice if like spot bombs hitbox got reduced. Just like a smidge. I was surprised the curling bomb got me and not the Kraken, but sure. Okay. Let's go, baby. I still got them Zuka snipes in me. Come on, right there. There's no way. Yeah, no, if this is pre-patch Zuka, that really would have been gone. There's just, there's no way those shots missed. And that's why, like, sometimes I love playing Ten's Umbrella, but other times it is just so painful. And it's like, I know they can definitely fix the pellets to where it can actually, you know, deal direct damage on hits, but like, they just do not want to. Ah, that was just so... Ugh. Oh yeah, let's give this a shot. I just kind of forgot what gear I had on this thing. What is this? Maybe was it this? I feel like it was like maybe it was something along this lines, I think. Cooler is gonna be nice. Having this long-range AoE is also gonna be nice for either stopping people or just clearing out the way for teammates. Like, I know blasters are kind of like the villains right now, but if there was any one blaster I'd like, you know, pick just to play, then it would be, I guess, any of the rapid throw variants, but mainly, probably this one. Just because it's so unique compared to the other blasters. Okay, I don't think we have that, which is good. We don't need that, but at the same time, this comp is pretty rough, I would say. What? There's no way the blobs actually got me there, dude. Then, yeah, no, I should have known better than try to poke at the E leader and make it just one tap move. Yeah, no, I definitely should have backed up there. Like, I should not be going down as much as I am, simply because I need to be tossing up coolers. You know, just get out of there. No point in staying in that spot. Jokes on you, F cooler. I don't know if anyone's going to be trying to be open there. There we go. No, I ran out of ink. Ah, that was a good piece right there. That was just so incredibly unfortunate. Okay, nice. I had to lock in there for a little bit. I was getting taken out way too many times, so I couldn't, you know, do my thing and just be more of a supportive role rather than, you know, just trying to be all aggressive. Maybe, like, even though we did win, I probably should get off that thing just so I deal with a full backline comp, basically. Yeah, another one there. They got no, they don't have punishment. Better for us, that's for sure. It's still gonna be annoying if we get flipped by them though. Good thing I'm running power up there. Okay, I'm surprised that you got me there, but sure. get a boost though. Oh no, he was good. There we go, nice. Why would you fling it over here, dude, when you clearly didn't see anyone in that direction? Oh man, yeah, no, I love making suction bomb plays like that. Man. Super clutch. I wonder if I can complete this series before it hits 10. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. It's supposed to be a game with some friends later, so that's why. I gotta hop off. Well, I guess it wouldn't be earlier than I typically hop off, but you know. Probably gotta hop off at you know, a set time. But it really is just nice to be able to play the game again and, like, you know, actually have fun. Not, you know, play with any sort of like resentment at all, or just have this like lingering feeling of boredom. Definitely not gonna be playing the game like crazy like I used to, but you know, very nice to be good to play it, you know, yes, maybe semi-regularly, depends on how I'm really feeling, but open. Well, I'm at least currently queued up for a ranked match, but I wouldn't mind playing at least a couple open games before I head off. Also, what's going on? Flares, Splatoon. Welcome, welcome. I was just trying to, you know, get back into the swing of things really, since I haven't really played the game in about like, I want to say 7-ish months. So of course I got kicked all the way back down to S rank, and I've just been kind of like trying to climb my way back up to S+. Ooh, wow, very nice. Sweet. Yeah, right now I'm just currently at S. I'm like, what, 500 something points away from at least having a makeup match. Get out of there, get out of there. No, I almost got to. For the chance that I think it's faster. I'm trying to think, because I haven't really looked at too many of like the changes since, I guess basically to get a proper timeline of when I last played is when it was basically when third kits dropped. That was basically the last time I played the game, and then like for a month after, and then after that I hopped off. So they made some like changes to Open where you like get even more points, and you know that probably would be better, depending. No, dude. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Because yeah, like I haven't really. Like, I briefly looked at the patch list, like, at least like the last major patch. I don't really know how much things have changed. Looking forward to the update on the 29th. Yeah, I'm curious on what that's going to be about, because, like, for them to, like, outright say, we're going to be making some notable changes to the gameplay, and them also pointing out like, hey, don't expect any more kits, which is like, I don't really think anyone was expecting any more kits, at least not from the next major update, but the fact that they had to specify that kind of, you know, puts the idea in your head that like, maybe they will drop more third kits. Get out of my face, please. I forgot I was not running further. Oopsies. Son of S-Class is broken. I mean, I'm not too surprised. I always kind of felt like S-Class was very, very slept on, even after all the buffs it got. Like, I don't want to say it was like people just didn't want to take the time to learn the weapon, but like, you know, I guess if other options kind of got worse, then it would just make it look even better in hindsight. So that is a very interesting turn. Ooh, that's nice. Aww. No, dude. I was right there. I was right there. Oh, okay. I was literally right there. I was juking him, dude. It was the meta. Yeah, no, that is quite interesting. I mean, when you have a kit with Burst Bomb, Booyah Bomb, I mean, and with just how good blasters are in this game, then, you know, I'm not surprised that it was kind of like, you know, the thing to, like, you know, play around. But, yeah, I did forget about the whole, like, pool codes thing. I don't even know how to set that up, really. I think it's, like, is it open with friends? Yeah, how do you set up a pool code again, if you don't mind me asking? Because, like, I don't think I've ever done that myself. Press plus envelope. Oh, like, oh, okay, I see. In the name of a pool you like to join. That's for when you want to join, but like, how do I make one myself? I guess you just, oh, okay, you just type one in. Alright, I'll just, I don't think there's like a word limit, right? Or like, it needs to be this, like, many words long in order to be a code. I'll just go with super then. Yeah, so, there you go. I mean, I'll also put in the chat just in case, but, yeah, that's just gonna be the pool code. Why not? And since it is, at least zones currently, I'm gonna... What do I want to play? Because I was playing Dynamo for quite a while. You know, that's my baby and all, but like, I want to at least, you know, play some other weapons I haven't really gotten to try out either. I forgot about this, Splatoon. I mean, I did see that they buffed up, Recycle Umbrella. I don't really know if it really helped at all, but, you know, maybe. Just maybe it's finally, you know, a weapon. And not, like, struggling. But, did I have run speed on this? I might have, but I might just offer swim speed. Make a room for friends and then send an invite? Okay. And I'm guessing it's this. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yep, so it should be... Oh, there you go. Nice. That is a very nice change, that they did add. So you don't have to always, like, you know, add people to your friends list and then remove them and add more people. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll see if, Recycle Umbrella's, still washed. Like, yeah, I won't say I'm completely washed, but, you know, maybe the moment I hop into, like, the S Plus game, then I'll really show how, you know, how rusty I am. But, I mean, honestly, at least when it comes to matches, I've been doing a lot better than I thought I would. I thought I would just get absolutely curb stomped. I mean, I guess one of the main problems with Recycling is the fact that its shield is so bad. I feel like it was also just kind of the fact that damage-wise, you just couldn't really, you know, get your hits. Like the damage was always solid, but it's just the balance just sometimes would not, you know, just would not hit. Although that's more of a umbrella problem in general, more than like a recycle problem. Oh, you know. It's also just the fact that it's just got some not so great hits either. Or I guess some like mishmash hits, because like I feel like some of the components can be good, but it just gets paired up with like a very not so great option. How am I missing? Oh, nice. Oh, alright, that was not too bad. That actually went by a lot faster than I thought it would. I didn't really get to do too much besides like just paint. I guess be a bit of a nuisance, but nice. I guess if I knew properly just how much damage the umbrella shield can tank, then maybe I could play a bit more aggressively. Oh, okay, it's starting to come back to me now. Yeah, when you win, you get like 20 points now instead of like 8 from like, you know, all the way back then. Which is definitely a substantial upgrade. Getting twice the amount of points you would get for a single match. And then some. You do lose more. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I do remember it also affecting that as well. So loss streaks are not gonna be, you know, feeling all that much nicer. But yeah, I do agree it's an overall good change. Double recycle though. I mean, at least we're running different ones. I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I tried getting him, and I can hop out in time. No, I really had that, dude. I actually had that. I just really wish this thing didn't have toxic mist, dude. This thing would be so much better without mist. And it's like, I don't even know how they can effectively buff mist without making it like, you know, well, for lack of a better word, toxic. It's just kind of like in this limbo. Nice. Like, I wouldn't say just make a Splatoon 1 disruptor, because no, that's I mean, it would be good, yes, but would it be good for the game? No. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's very, very nice 40 points right there. Like, I would just say, like, I wish they just didn't make Toxic Mist altogether back in Splatoon 2, just to substitute for a disruptor, but I don't know. It just kind of feels like one of those, like, feels bad subs to get. Like, it can be useful, but it's like, it just, like, the utility it provides isn't as great as, like, you know, I guess your typical bomb. But the bomb's utility mainly comes from the fact that it's like another form of like paint, and not just simply because, you know, it's something you can deal damage with. Because I feel like if maybe Toxic Mist could put some paint around your feet or something, then maybe it could be, you know, not as bad, you know, sometimes, and kind of like Sprinkler. But, you know, I don't really know if the devs are really, like, trying to, like, you know, decipher some sort of way to make Toxic Mist viable, yet at the same time not, unhealthy for the game. I think they was like, it's fine, it ain't supposed to be, like, a good, like, crazy sub. It just kind of sucks for the weapons that do get it, because they can just have so much better. Alright. Like, that's pretty much how I feel about this. Oh no, that's I just keep getting capped by the E-Leader. Along with the double splatling barrage. How you survive that? No idea. I didn't have my shield up. Got you there. Like, this is like good for closing off choke points, but got behind the shield. Ooh, nice. Let's go. We're kind of balling right now, I won't lie. And I can definitely feel the buff too. Like, I'm definitely seeing my brother's shield tank a lot more than they used to. It went from, I guess, it went from like copy paper to cardboard, maybe. That might be a little too generous, but it's certainly an upgrade. And I did not do any form of... I mean, I just couldn't really get in on them. I was just painting. Do they make any other notable changes, at least to weapons I care about personally? They buffed Nova, which is very much needed. 3 scatter shots, fireball on the ground by approximately 18%. I mean, that's nice. Time to kill still gonna be bad, but you know, more consistency is always appreciated. I'm surprised they buffed the Dowsers again. I always felt like that was like a decent weapon, at least after the couple of buffs they gave it. Increased shot speed, dodge roll, without changing the flight distance. I don't know, it'd be nice to give Dowsers a shot as well, because that was also at least out of all the dualies in the game, those are some of the most fun I've had playing a pair, but I just never really stuck with it. Oh, double stringer. I mean, this might not be all that bad, but it's certainly gonna be annoying. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah. They were all focused on me. That's fine, because I'm cooler. She's in that bed. Break it like that. Yeah, I didn't get the... inkjet, unfortunately. Like I said, there's no one-save race. They cannot paint fast at all. The rain is a bit of a nuisance though. You know what? That's a Nautilus. I should have expected something like that. Why are you aiming at me? I didn't do anything. Nice. Yeah, but little too much AoE damage for my liking. Why are you after me? What did I do? Maybe I'm just running into them too much. That's what it is. Honestly, I should have just kept my, Oh, no, never mind, I got it back. Special saver for the win. No. The object damage is just so strong on the thank you, teammates. And he won't tap me. Alright. I definitely should not have jumped in. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Wasn't that being somewhat fighter? Yeah, I mean, I was not doing too hot in the fighting department. I was just kind of running and dying. Also, hello there, Japanese viewer. Unfortunately, I am not very fluent in Japanese, but welcome nonetheless. I hope you are enjoying the stream. If I happen to, you know, match up into you, then, you know, GG's. Yeah, no, wait, what was that record? You know what, we're not gonna even look at that. We just don't focus on that. Focus on the paint. Just focus on the paint output. Don't look at the KD ratio right there. That's Oh man, I am not that great with this weapon as much as I love playing it. Like, man. I will probably, yeah, I'll keep doing these matches until about like at least 10:30 my time, and then I will have to pause something because I did promise I'd be playing with some friends a little bit later. But honestly, this has been a lot of fun. It's very, very nice to, you know, finally, you know, get back into the groove. Just not a really good weapon. Yeah, that is what I've come to learn over the time. I've hoped about, you know, Recycle Umbrella for so long, like ever since its release. I was really trying to make this thing work, and it's just not it, man. I like, you know, the buffs are nice. I can definitely feel them, but it just needs like, if we're getting like more third kits, it really needs that third shot, like this is you know, if the sub was really anything other than toxicness. I saw the E-leaders tonight too. If it was literally anything other than toxicness, I think this thing would maybe cook. But as it currently stands, it's just not doing so hot. Oh. You know, I probably could have lived that if I put my shield out. I was just not ready for that. For the splashdown jump scare. I couldn't even reach this before at all. Like, bro. Like, I'm not gonna rule out the possibility that I'm bad at the weapon, but it can just be very, very hard to use. Got M parries and the jet sculpture with the splashdown. I can use that. It's like, it feels like you want to be fast-paced with it, but you actually have to slow down. There's no way you were able to charge Rhea Bomb twice in that entire ordeal while being chased. That's crazy. Like, give me a burst bomb. I know every weapon in their mama wants a burst bomb, but like, of all the weapons to give one to, I feel like this one will be, you know, somewhat deserving. but nice that we got a little dub, in spite of me, you know, ranting about me wishing Psycho Umbrella was you know, better. Yeah, no, let me get something a little more up my speed. No, let's play some Gold Dynamo. I haven't played Gold in quite a while. To my knowledge, I don't know if they really... I don't think they buffed Super Chunks at all. I think it's still the same. Special. Win-loss is 32-17. Okay, I mean, that's definitely in the positives. So that's always a nice thing. I need to check mine at least ever since I started playing, but I like to say my win-loss ratio is on the more positive side. Maybe not with certain weapons, but you know. Oh, yeah, paintbrush. Maybe next match I'll bring out Charcoal again, and maybe I won't do as badly. I didn't even realize they had their own dynamo. I guess because they were playing in the back line. Is that a worth it trade? I don't know about that. Oh, it's gotta be. Start. Ooh, nice. Gotta start chucking more bombs, man. Get out of here. Ooh, let's go, chumps. Got someone in the back. I always hate on chumps, but it actually has been more helpful to me on Gold Dynamo than I would like to admit. I see you, right? Yeah, I see you. Yeah. I live, hello. I was very much ready to just accept the death there, but ooh, we like those. What the? Hello? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. What in the world was that, dude? Had the undercover instant transmission from one side of the map to the other, and then all of a sudden, everything just started blowing up. Ooh. Yeah, oh yeah, you're right there, yeah. Ooh. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. I don't know what happened there in the middle of the match, but we take those nonetheless. Like, I knew something was up the moment, like, I didn't take out that undercover, but like, for him to just like disappear like that. Yeah, I'll do one more, and this time I'm gonna try to get myself a solid charcoal match in. Oh yeah, what's my 25, 24? I mean, did I really play that many matches? There's no way, right? Oh no, this is counting from the times I played, like, last time I played, like, who knows how long back then. We're counting, like, today? Because, yeah, no, I didn't play any Clan Bliss today. Zones, yeah, I didn't play on any of these maps either. Did not play, I mean, I did play Rainmaker, but not that rotation. Dynamo is basically as bad as racing against a person in a wheelchair downhill. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna, you know, sugarcoat it and saying that Dynamo is, you know, not the greatest weapon in the world by any means. But that doesn't mean I, don't love it any less. Like, you are constantly fighting an uphill battle, but that's just what makes playing the weapon that much more satisfying. Now, I wish it was more consistent, you know, that's, you know, who doesn't love consistency? There's no way. But, you know, I just kind of accepted the fact that that's just, you know, how the weapon is currently, and until they, you know, decide, hey, you know, maybe Dynamo can get out of, you know, ban jail, then, you know, I'm basically just not going to really expect much, or at least any more from the weapon. You know, maybe I should have ink chat there. Also, I didn't even realize we were like that close to knocking out. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should have popped into it there as well. I'm being very concerned about my specials when I don't necessarily have to be. It's not like it takes a super long time for me to get inkjet. That was a horrible time to do it, though. No, are you serious? I should have just done a regular slasher. I didn't think he was Oh, this soon as opening game, but I didn't even realize that. I got direct hit from the... This was just not a great game for me, dude. I don't know what it is with me and like charcoal, because usually I'm not like, you know, this out of tune with it, but like, man. Nah, I'm definitely not gonna end it off like that, you know. I gotta get my redemption in. GG's. Alrighty. GG's Flare. Appreciate you for joining me. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was, yeah, that was certainly, yeah. Anyway, you say you had to go. Yeah, I do. And you know what? I probably should. Like, I was gonna ego myself into trying to get another dub, but like, you know, I just had a lot of fun in general. Even in, like, when I was going, you know, 4 and 10, 1 and where was it? Yeah, the 1 and 7. I mean, that was just not great games for me, but like, you know, I'm just enjoying playing the game again, dude, you know. It's just nice not having to, you know, play and have it, you know, feel like a chore to play at the same time. So, yeah. Let me back out of here. And so, that'll definitely conclude this stream. I'll definitely do more Splatoon 3 streams, because, you know, I do still love the game. I just need to take a break from it, you know. But next stream, I'll definitely at least want to try out Metroid Prime 4 first, and see, you know, how much I like that, and then, you know, maybe after I'll, you know, do another Splatoon 3 stream, or, you know, maybe play one of the other games I've been playing. Play vanilla decaf, just finish bad plays. Yeah, that's usually how you have to play the weapon, but, you know, sometimes I just like to kind of go in. I like to go for the the dopamine, you know, crit slashes every time, and, you know, sometimes it'll work, and most of the times it just doesn't. So usually I'll play pretty defensive. Like, I'll toss my wall, and then, you know, play behind that like shield and whatnot when I'm playing charcoal, at least. Because I don't really play vanilla decaf all too often. It's fun though. I just, you know, I like having inkjet and wall more personally. But yeah, no, I'll definitely have to, you know, brush up on my decaf skills once again, because this did take me a while to, you know, learn and get good at. So it's gonna take me probably not the same amount of length to get good at it again, but, you know, it's not gonna be as easy to, you know, pick up and play as, like, say, Dynamo and, you know, the other weapons I did play today. So, you know. Anyway, gotta go. Alrighty, Fleur, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. And I appreciate everyone else who stopped by for the stream. So, like I mentioned, When will the next stream be? Probably, I don't want to say tomorrow because I do have some like college work I would like to properly finish up. So next Monday, I think that'll be the next stream time. So yeah, next Monday around like 7:30 to 8 p.m. EST most likely I'll do, or I'll finally start Metroid Prime 4 because, you know, I don't want to just have it sit here and collect dust. And yeah, I'll just update you guys on anything new that happens, you know. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Take care, y'all.